All right. Thanks for letting me know that on our last video that some of the screen shares didn't come through. So I think I've corrected that, and I just want to redo this session for you. So um, we're talking about using Zotero, and I just wanted to give you sort of a little bit of an example of how I use it and how you might want to use it. If you use a different citation management system, they're all sort of work in the same way with some little nuances, but you'll get at least a general idea from this video about what a citation manager can do for you. So first, I'm going to talk about just when you're searching your sources and how to sort of collect them, how to keep those citations. So I'm at the Health Sciences Library page. I'm going to go to PubMed. And I'm working on a paper currently revising something on care for the older adults, so dental care for older adults. And so let's say I'm going to do a search looking for some articles. And so let's say that I find this article, I open it up with the the full text. I look through it, it looks good. There's a couple ways that I can insert this into Zotero. So first off, you want to make sure that you've opened Zotero on your computer. So here I've opened Zotero. I have a folder for older care for the oral adult. As you can see, I've been working on this. You could create a new folder if it's a new topic you're working on, but my Zotero is open. I have it minimized. Two ways to do this. One, you can go to site and then you can download the NBIB. And so that will download that to your computer. And then from Zotero, you can go in and import that citation. And so importing from a file, and I'm going to just go to my downloads and I can import that, and it will show up in my Zotero. Let's finish that. So this article will show up. I need to put it in the folder. So I'm going to need to put it in this oral adult dental care folder. So I can move that right into here. And then I have it saved in this folder. So I know that this particular topic, this is where all of them live. That's just the citation. So I didn't insert the full text or anything like that. You can attach full text to a lot of these, to Zotero. There is a storage limit. So I have a lot of stuff, so I don't keep full text in my Zotero, but you are more than welcome to keep full text in here if you, if you would like. And so you definitely can add full text in. I usually create a folder and download the full text into a folder on OneDrive to keep it there. But it's up to you how you kind of want to manage that. So now I have it in Zotero, and then maybe I do some more searching, I find some more articles, and I've just put all those citations into Zotero. So the next part of collecting sort of these and utilizing the citation manager would be, when you're actually going to writing. So you have access to Microsoft 365 through the university. And so many of you are probably utilizing that as your a resource. So you can store things in OneDrive. I suggest that you keep a lot of stuff here. I'm actually going to require you to put some stuff in there as part of your thesis, so we can share documents together. But if you have a Word document that's in OneDrive, in order to use Zotero, so if you click on these three little dots and you want to open it, you can either open it in the browser, which basically just opens it up in Microsoft 365, and you can edit and things like that. There are some limitations to editing in Microsoft 365. All the features of Word are not in there. And you cannot use Zotero through Microsoft 365. So what you need to do is to open this in the app. And so you're going to open this in the Word app on your computer. And this will automatically sync it back, any changes back to your OneDrive. So you can see up here, it will sync any changes. You just have to hit that save button and it will save it back to OneDrive. And so this is the way I like to do a lot of my writing in the full app, not through 365. But let's say that I'm, working on editing this and I'm writing, so say I'm writing this section here and I need to add a citation. So you will need to have downloaded the Word add-in for Zotero. And so you can add and edit a citation. And then what pops up is this red little box, and I can put in either the title of the article and it will list some of the choices. I can put in authors' last names. I can put in the title of the journal. And so let's say that's the citation I want to do. I just click that and then I hit enter and it will add this citation right here. It will help you keep things numbered. So as you move things around, if it needs renumbered, it will renumber it for you. And so it will help you sort of keep all those things in line. The other piece of that is at the end. So let's say you're at the end, you're getting ready to create your references page. You would then, this one already has one, but you would add or edit a bibliography. And so once you do that, it will then list everything out on here. Now, what you need to be careful of is that sometimes there are errors in the way things were entered into Zotero. And so sometimes there's pieces missing. So you do need to double check this when you create your references sheet, that things are the way that you intended them to be, that they follow the NLM guidelines, because sometimes there are some errors depending on how you put it into Zotero. If you find some errors, what you can do is in looking at these articles, let's say there's something missing or the authors are entered in differently, you can change some of these things right here. So, if they put the wrong volume or maybe they didn't have a volume, if you need to add page numbers, you can add those in here. And if you need to add like a URL or something like that, and you can get those, edit those within Zotero also if you find like a major error. So the other way, there's one other way, which is a little bit easier way to enter things into Zotero. So let's say that I have this article and I've read through it, or at least I've read the abstract and I know I want to use it. I'm using Google Chrome, and if you have a Google Chrome add-in, you can add in right up here. You can save it to, so this little icon right here, this little looks like a piece of paper, it would add, and you can choose the folder. So I'm going to choose to add it to older adult care. And so just clicking that and it will save it to there. So that's an easy way to do it versus downloading the bibliography entry and uploading it back to Zotero. But you do need the Chrome add-in in order to do that. You can get all of those add-ins for Word and for Chrome on the Zotero website. Those are free downloads, so they shouldn't cost anything to you. So that's just a quick tutorial on that. I apologize that the first video didn't have the right screens in there, but hopefully this is helpful to you as you start on your citation management, using a citation management tool.